Hello everyone and welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's pick up where we left off. So I got a lot of money back right there. Basically I played a few rounds just off camera. I was killing time while Becca was making cookies and she wanted a little backup just in case, because I don't know, moral support. Either way, I did the whole, yeah, I don't want to do that. Did the whole, Steam thing where you can, okay, thank you, controller. Yeah, I'm gonna die now. My controller just decided it didn't want to work anymore. So that was a wonderful little glitch we've just encountered. The whole in-home Steam sharing thing though that I did just to play it on her tablet while I was in the kitchen. Well, let's just unplug the controller and just plug it back in and see if that fixes things. Alright, well we lost 2,000, we lost what we had, that's highly unfortunate. So let's give this another go. I didn't like what we had anyway, aside from our sword. And by sword I mean bow. So I've learned a few things about the game actually, just by reading comments and everything. It's been a few days since I last played. Basically, I've learned that on every single floor, that's the frantic sword, there are at least 2 scrolls of power to upgrade ourselves in one way or another. I also have noticed a fact that I thought was interesting. I did a little math on it too while I was playing. I'm about to sneeze, I apologize. So basically, oh hello, get them little biters. Basically, with every upgrade, it appears to be, I believe it was a 41% increase. I know it does that for health at the very least. So it's actually multiplicative simply due to that fact, which is pretty good. The sooner you focus on one thing, the better that one thing will become. I like that. Now, do I want the kunai or do I want the infantry bow too? I don't have anything that poisons targets yet, so we'll hold off for now. Oh, come on now. So, more health. As you can see, our health has grown insanely. We'll take this. And I've also, as you guys can see, upgraded my healing as well. We will explore the floor a little bit more. I'm in no real rush, because I haven't gotten my item room yet. But we'll get there soon enough, I'm sure. An ice bow. Ice bow has some potential, depending on which variant of it we get. Blue sapphire, nice. Good deal. That's a fair bit of money right there, and we'll take this without a doubt. We have all of the money we would ever need, so... Oh, I see how that goes. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, we don't want either of those. I didn't realize that our power-up actually dealt a fair bit extra damage. So we actually are going to go to the promenade, not the toxic sewers. I do actually prefer the sewers, believe it or not. Have I just completely glossed over my item room somehow? How the hell does that happen? So is it cursed chest or item room? Is that how that works? A chest of one kind or another? So I guess that must be it. So if that's the case, we'll just get out of here. Although there is a mummy statue on this side somewhere along the line. So we should find it and give it a good rubbing. Okay, it's not gonna be this side, so we're gonna have to go up and around. Not a big deal. I actually just walked straight past it. And that's not what I was trying to do either, but we will do this first, I suppose. Well, that was a horrible idea. I assumed with our power-up we actually one-shot it. Clearly that was not correct, and all that for a flammable sword 1, which is exactly what we already have. Bit of a shame on that, but can't be helped. Let's actually look at our item, or our shop again, just to be sure that there's nothing in there we want. For the promenade, it's helpful to have the throwing knives, I'm not gonna lie. Or the electric whip, but that scares me. That scares me very much. But you know, that plus our damage boost has some real potential. I'm going to give this a shot. I am very scared to do it, but I'm going to give it a shot. And honestly, the whole reason we're going to the promenade is because of one particular item. A blueprint, actually, that's hidden in here that I was informed about. So, we'll do that. That's literally the only reason we're coming here. So, we'll focus into this. As you can see, we're getting really close to it. As far as all of our other blueprints, we'll work on everything eventually. We've got pretty much everything unlocked. We do have everything unlocked, except for a couple miscellaneous odds and ends. We have the base of everything unlocked, I should say. But you guys mean what I know. It's fine. Oh, hello, phone. Becca texted me. Okay. Seriously? Really though? Yeah, I figured that would be the case. We would go into one-shot everything mode. I'm actually somewhat confused as to why we can't get that though. I mean, I realize it's just slightly higher, but I thought it would be possible to do that every single time. Okay, so theoretically this would be a good idea. However, it will lower our damage, although it'll also lower the damage we take. Okay, that was a little bit funky. That's the trouble with taking double damage, though. It can get pretty scary pretty quick. The enhanced range does help, but I don't know if it helps out enough. That said, those 300s this early on. I'll come back for that elite in just a second. You know, I'll attempt to cheese it. And by attempt, I guess I'll just succeed. I can English, I swear. Okay, so if I go with these two together, 150% plus 60 damage for each attack, I'd have to leave my Biter Swarm, and the Biter Swarm is glorious, glorious cheese. I think we should just continue to go with things as they are. Unless we get like a stupidly good weapon. I do like my turrets. I really do like my turrets. Decisions, guys. I know I should take Phaser over what we have. I know that I should. Okay, so yeah, this is just the old sewers right here, and there's not going to be a shortcut for us to go back through. We will go... Oh, come on now. I should just switch this now and be safe. As much as I don't like it, I should do that. That's our timed door. We missed that by about 4 minutes. I'm very upset that we couldn't get to our thing that we were looking to do. Our blueprint, the whole reason for coming to this area. I will go back and just take another look just to make sure I'm not going completely crazy. +1 to health on that, that's nice. Okay, so if I do a swap with those and put that on, our health does go through the roof a little bit. This is really not the best idea. Oh, that's interesting. I don't really enjoy the flammable sword. That's the trouble with this. This damage is just too low. It's too low to be a main. Wait a second. Okay. For a second I thought there was another path there. This is just a bad idea. I need to switch this out for something different. I will go back for... I guess I'll go for this flammable sword. It's not like it matters which one I get. Because they are both flammable sword 1s, aren't they? Alright. And I do want to go to the old sewers. There we go. I was just taking the wrong approach. And I should actually have that whip as well, I think. Because it'll be really good for cheesing enemies. We'll do it like this. This is a bad idea in a way, but we'll do it like this. Because this puts us in the double damage taking territory. I'd like to replace it, but we'll see what happens. And we will actually go for that. So yeah, let's try replacing that. And we'll just dump the rest in here. Okay, so damage-wise... So if I roll behind an enemy and stab them with it, that should deal really good damage. That's basically what I want to hear. Theoretically, we'll be okay. In practice, maybe not so much, but we'll see what happens. And maybe I should have, Okay, yeah, that's pretty satisfying, I'll admit. Should have just thrown my biters at him. I need to remember about actually using my skills. That's a good find. I do like that. I do wish the damage was a tad higher. That is nice though. And these carrots will be helpful when I start taking stupid damage. Because it will happen. We all know it will. So as far as what to upgrade now, honestly I think I'm just going to keep pumping up health. Get them, little biters. Ow. Ow. See, that's the problem. It's really awkward going in the water like that. Oh, no, 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 no. Not cool. See, that's the problem with double damage, though. Things can go south super quick. Ooh, that damage though. That is so nice. I mean, you gotta admit that. That's really just stupid good. That said, oh no. Do you think that would actually do 4 times damage? Okay, we need to do a little bit of math. Give me an enemy. So, 105. 83. 108. Okay. So yeah, it does not do 4 times. that would be kind of stupid if it did. Oh boy. Not cool. That's all of our... Oh boy. You know, I actually want to find out how to get to that before I go forward. I have to go down and around. Okay. That's how it's done. What does this do for me? Nope. I have the thing that will restore my life should I die. Oh, come on. Mushroom guy. You are not fun. Despite your genus, species, whatever the hell it is, biology. Come on now. I know I can make this. Garrett's a nice touch. Been that way. Okay, Phaser would have been phenomenal with the Assassin Dagger. I should have thought to grab that. Shame on me for not thinking about it, but whatever. Because phase behind them, hit them once, it'll deal a crit plus 150% of that crit damage. That's a good quality thing to have. Oh, okay. Alright, let's make our way back around and down and... Alright, we have an elite ahead of us. That's... Oh boy. Okay, it does double poison damage. That is stupid. I am not happy about that at all. Double poison damage. Who thought that was okay? I mean, seriously? Double damage, sure. Double status effect damage? No. Well, that's one death. Oh god, that was loud. We need to get rid of this whip as soon as we can. I almost forgot about those for a second. Ooh, that is rough. That's really, really rough. Facebook noise? Where the hell did that come from? Well, that's unfortunate, but at the very least we've unlocked the Assassin's Dagger, so that's a thing. Yeah, you know, I had a feeling that the whole double damage thing would be the end of me, but man, that is a disappointing death. Trying to get up there and then getting hit instantly before I could even move. Not happy with that one. But either way, this is where we're ending things. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.